Assalamu alaikum, health and wealth. Ramadan Mubarak, Exodus family. It's your brother Ron Exodus coming at you from beautiful West Africa. Out here at the land, looking at the progress of a young project manager, Raheem, and I'm very proud of him. He's done up to this point an excellent job. We almost got this thing. We passed the halfway point. And we are in the process of acquiring a plot next to it for my brother James, who's moving over here, God willing, this summer. You know, I had a beautiful bill with one of the brothers from my community in Jackson, Mississippi, and he was like, Ron, I really want to move over to the continent, but I need to make some moves over here first and get some bread up. What would you do if you were still in the United States right now and you had limited resources? And you know me, I'm going to always refer to the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad via the Christ, the Jesus in our midst, the Most Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He teaches us that, you get 4, 5, 6 like-minded brothers and y'all pool y'all resources and start making some moves. The move that I would make personally myself, I would need, but really one other good brother, 2 brothers. Our community, especially in Verdant Addition, it's a lot of empty lots, man. The first move I would make is look for, 1, 2, 3 lots that are connected. Purchase those 3 lots. These are empty lots now that, everybody can't come into our community and do this. But if you from Verdant Addition, like I was telling bro, you won't have no problem doing this. You buy those 3 lots, get them lots fenced in, do a soil test on that lot, right? Now, people know you about to hit a real food security issue in the United States right now. That first crop you need to plant, what the community would need, start a community garden right there on that first lot, that second lot, that third lot that you fence all 3 lots in if possible. And you plant what the community needs, tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, collard greens. All right. And this with 3 brothers. You set up a little fruit and vegetable stand right there in the community with that first harvest, and you serve the needs and meet the needs of the community. After you do that, I'll be looking for 3 or 4 more other lots. Now, you ain't worrying about a house or nothing on that lot, and hire one of the older sisters or brothers in that community that's trustworthy, that to run the stand, meet the needs of the community. I look for me another lot to plant field corn and sorghum. This is what we used to grow where my Aunt Mildred, in Madison, she had a lot of land and she had cattle and, chickens and horses. So she grew her own feed. This was the biggest expense, one of the largest expenses when you're doing farming or poultry. And that would be my next move. I go to Tractor Supply, me and my other brother, 3 brothers, and we get as many chickens as we could afford in the spring. Build us a coop or a tunnel right on that property, and get layers and meat birds, like a multi-purpose birds, like some leghorns or Rhode Island Reds, which produce good eggs, but as well as meat. Now you selling eggs, fresh brown eggs to the community, as well as processing meat birds. Get you a freezer or 2 freezers, keep them in your brother's house and stock them up with those chickens. Now you let the people in the community know, hey, we have chickens, we have eggs, we have fresh vegetables. year round, and just meet the needs of the community, man. Before you know it, it'll grow and expand. You know, this is game. I'm sharing with the brother that, man, I would do this. I'm talking about I'd have woke up this morning setting these moves in motion. And I tell him, the same way that we used to, 2 or 3, 4, 5 of us go in together on something that wasn't of a righteous nature and split it up. You do this the same way, but you're just doing it in a righteous nature, man, and meeting the needs of the community. Get you a milling machine where you can process that corn and that sorghum. When you mix those together, you're getting about a 22% protein feed. And you know me, I'm a fan of that quail. I'd be raising quail in the community, and the community be eating a delicacy, where people will be coming far and wide to get it from you. Figure out how to ship your eggs, first of all, within state and then out of state, just like you do anything. Set up you a market there in Greenville, set up you a Greenwood, and areas like that. So now you got another few spots that's away from the house, and keep expanding until you can push over in Tennessee, and just dream big like that, man. But start small. But man, I'd wake up this morning and go buy me an empty lot in Vernon Addition. Buy me 2 lots, buy me 3 lots, and set up a community garden and a vegetable stand. And then from there, I had to have me a few more lots to raise me some poultry on. And you can do this block by block with the price of land over there right now. The biggest thing is, making sure somebody's there to look over stuff. But, when you respected in the community over there, at least when I was there, you weren't going to have no problems with theft and this, that, the other. But I wasn't advising an outsider to try to do this. But, yeah, man, that's my thoughts, and I thought I'd share it with other people, But, man, y'all be blessed, health and well. And yeah, and like I was telling you, you can get you a nice square footage greenhouse. You can order it right off Amazon. Or if the materials are cheaper, plexiglass and wood is cheaper there, you can just build you a greenhouse so you can sprout your seeds during the colder months, especially like your collards and your cabbage, your carrots, and put that on the site, so you can immediately start planting as soon as the weather gets appropriate in that particular zone that we would be living in down there. I think that's like zone 7 in Jackson. But yeah, man, y'all be blessed. Peace.